In Trolls Being Trolls news, submitted by Big Juicy Dumplings.
The way you say it, though.
The way
that I said it, like, inspired all of you at the same time to make the same noise.
Hungry.
Well, when you said it, I had like drool in my mouth. I was like,
Police issue a warning to people who mocked a wanted criminal's receding hairline.
They issue a warning? Like, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Stop making fun of our inmates.
Pretty much. So, all right. So this criminal, they were searching for him, and people just couldn't stop making fun of him.
I can't wait to
Did
hear
he post it like on the department's Facebook or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I live for the shit.
So, should I show you the photos first, or give you the jokes first?
We need the
Photo,
photo.
of course.
Because then you guys are gonna make your own.
the photos are the setup, though.
I was trying to beat you to your joke.
Damn.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's receding?
It was like a Simpsons character.
That guy looks like Mugatu from Zoolander.
Yeah, what? That's what I was like, I've seen this hair before.
That's his inspiration.
That's Will Ferrell's character.
It's very like flames. It looks like it's dancing in the wind.
He's like a real life clown.
He had no other option than to go into crime.
He could have shaved the back part, then looked fine.
He actually, the thing is, like, if you look at him, if he would just shave it off, he would look all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why just not shave it? I guess maybe he doesn't have access to a razor.
No,
When he's on death row, Gain. Am I right?
Oh my god.
He can do his facial hair.
It looks like if he was upside down, he would have the same face.
Stupid. Oh my god.
What if he was in the middle of getting implants or something?
So some of the jokes, they were saying, one commented, he walked out of the complex at precisely 7:30 p.m. and his hairline at 7:45 p.m.
Stupid.
The other one, he was last seen in town. Police are combing the area. Another one, push his release date back further than his hairline. That should teach him.
No one's commenting on the fucking 2 little antennas that he has. Like, they're talking shit about his hairline,
They're just
but
trying to come up with
Not
one-liners.
even a line. It's just, it's more like.
There's just a lot of puns.
They're like one-liner popsicle stick jokes.
Yeah, so they're saying that there were more than 84,000 comments and 14,000 shares on the post before the police department deleted it. But before they deleted
That's
it...
good interaction for the police department.
because they're just roasting him.
So this is what they commented before they deleted the
What the
post.
fuck is Gwent?
Gwent. It's in UK.
Oh.
It says, please remember that harassing, threatening, and abusing people on social media can be against the law. Our
What?
is to be
It's
as
in the
careful-
UK.
Different there.
Yeah, it's to be as careful on social media as you would in any other.
If you talk shit online, you could get in trouble by the law?
That's what they're saying.
That's fucking
The rest
crazy.
of it. So they're saying, if you say something about someone which is grossly offensive or is of an indecent, obscene, or menacing character, then you could be investigated by the police. So they're like, we're really grateful to everyone who is assisting us in locating Jermaine Taylor, and we must admit a few of these comments have made us laugh. However, when the line is crossed from being funny to abusive, we do have to make sure we are responsible and remind people to be careful.
Hold the fucking phone,
Please
man.
remember that harassing, threatening, and abusing people on social media can be against.
Harassing.
Harassing? Did he write? So
His
like,
name was Jermaine Taylor.
what I'm getting from this is roasting people is considered abusive in the UK.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane, dude. So technically,
Maybe that's why they don't have any fucking mass shootings, you know?
Maybe that's it. Maybe we should just block everyone's speech. And,
Are you eating?
They won't have that. No.
But they also don't have guns, though.
They really don't
they
have
have mass stabbings.
Mass stabbing.
Yeah, they have mass stabbing.
They have
They
like.
have people driving into people with cars and shit. Yeah.
Mass drivings.
You know, they had a mass stabber in Japan when we were there, or like right when we left, a mass stabber.
Stop saying it. It
was a
just sounds like masturbating, and I can't stop thinking.
No, that fool had like 2 swords, and he went to the park and he fucking started mass stabbings.
He just started masturbating.
Mass masturbating.
Damn.
No, I'm just mind blown that like all these people are having fun and they're roasting this dude, and they could go to jail for this shit.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Shouldn't this dude not have access to social media in jail?
Well, he doesn't. It's the police.
Yeah.
Or what do you mean?
People are coming.
Well, they're worried about him being made fun of, right?
Online, I think.
I guess, I mean,
They just don't want to promote this culture of being able to roast people and make little popsicle jokes at them.
Because if that's considered abuse, and what is it?
Harassment.
Like what the fuck?
I think that we need to know what he went to jail for to even know if he
It was a
deserves being made fun of.
drug-related crime.
I think he should be made fun of by the way he looks. I think that's okay.
Dude, in the UK, do they just arrest all YouTube commenters? Because goddamn.
That's true. Can you subpoena who the fuck be writing nasty shit?
I would like to know which comment prompted them to have this warning and then for them to delete this post, because they don't really go into details from them reporting it, like the media.
Maybe they're just like, all right, that's enough, everybody. Like, that's their way of being like, calm down.
Because if they delete the post, then that means, 84,000 people saw this and commented, or maybe more people saw it, right? So that's actually good work on the police's part, because now it's gonna help them find this fucker.
Well, they still haven't found him.
What?
Yeah. He's on
Because they
How does he
deleted the post.
hide?
That's why.
Nobody knows what the fuck he looks like.
He hides behind the trash can and the little hairs pop out.
I mean, once he shaved his head, everybody's like, he's just some bald guy. He's not the guy with the weird.
Dude, that guy
true.
is not hard. Yeah, that's true. But if he kept his hair that way, he's not hard to miss, man.
Dude, if you shaved your head and they grew your beard more, you just look like any dude who had a shaved head and a beard.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
It's easy to disguise.
Am I crazy or he looks like Jussie Smollett?
I think it looks kind of like Donald.
Yeah, he looks like Jussie Smollett, doesn't he?
A little bit.
Like if he had long hair right now, longer hair.
I just want to understand how that hair came to life. What was his inspiration, you know?
Maybe he's a comedian. That's part of his bit.
And he's holding on to the hair that he has left and he won't let it go. Like, you know how some people have body dysmorphia? This fool has hair dysmorphia. He thinks he's rocking a flat top right now.
Yeah.
You know, and no one
In the
knows.
mirror, he looks like the dude from Kid and Play.
Yeah. He's got a smooth, like, flat top just in his
Maybe he
hair.
was wearing a hat when he got caught.
And then when he lifted his hat, it went poof.
Man, this sucks.
Oh yeah. Damn.
It definitely looks like if he put the one side of Velcro that sticks to the other thing, it would fucking be hard as shit to get out.
Maybe our UK fans can explain to us like their laws, because I guess just being here, it kind of blows my mind how people can get in trouble for
Making a
roasting
joke.
and making
Yeah.
jokes. Yeah, because it's kind of subjective if it's a joke, if that is harassment or not.
Well, I mean, the way society, like the entire world, is just heading towards a way more
Super PC.
super like conforming.
It's like the Black Mirror episode.
Which one? Which one?
The
Which
one where she like says fuck finally and like she gets put in jail. The one with Ron Howard's daughter, where like you have to get points for.
Oh, the Instagram one.
Yeah.
Where she wants to up her socials.
Yeah. And then like she says fuck a couple times and people like downgrade her and then she ends up in jail for saying like.
I know, like, I don't know, because it makes me think a lot about like the freedom of speech laws here and how they're changing. Because even on social media, everyone has to be so careful and so PC, and we have to be careful now too because everyone is just like really like they're taking their nails out.
The part that's scary to me though is so we have freedom of speech. That's a government thing. That's a law thing. But then on social media, these are
private companies, but they're bending towards.
Yeah, and they're bending it in their own way, but it's also where it's almost as if there is no other choice, even though they're private companies and yeah, they can do whatever they want, but there is no government Instagram or a government YouTube or whatever. So it makes it like Instagram and YouTube are a necessity of regular day life, and you have to abide by these new rules, which are kind of going against the Constitution.
Well, kind of, but I think from what Tiff was reading about what UK is trying to do, and something that I kind of like would side with, that I hope would never trump on freedom of speech, is the fact that they're trying to take away violent, like oh kill this guy or make sure like that type of hate speech.
But none of it was hate speech.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that.
No, but that's already illegal here.
Those are threats.
That's a threat, and that's already illegal here.
But then like where do you draw the line? Because now it's getting blurrier.
Yeah, well, I mean,
What do you mean?
but it is illegal here, but we're getting that. Like we're on social media and we get that.
Yeah, and that's illegal.
Right.
Yeah, and it's punishable by law.
Which is cool,
Yeah.
but then they're taking the actual effort of moving in that direction, saying, "Hey, if we catch you," whereas
They're
on
moving
you,
past the effort though.
they're not, because they're saying if you're saying that shit, we're gonna arrest you.
No, they're
Whereas
saying
here,
if you make fun of his hairline, we're arresting
They're
your
not
ass.
saying that.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
they
what they're
are.
saying.
Yeah.
I think the line should
They're
be,
not. Yeah.
if you make a pun in your roast, then it's not a threat. If
Yeah.
you make a pun, it's
that's
clearly
why I
a joke.
That's why I brought up that I wish I would have known what prompted them to say this, because we don't know
Yeah,
what
we
was said.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know what else was written.
But
She
the
just
three
read
examples
three
that
of
the
them.
article, well, I'm just going off the article.
Right.
So the three examples that the articles gave that prompted the police to shut it down, I'm like, what the fuck? That's just like locker
Maybe
room
that's
talk.
all they got.
I get both of you. Like, so we were going off the article, and you guys are like, well, maybe there's things not in the article
Yeah.
that
Right.
were actually more threatening and
Right.
stuff.
But based off of the police's response, they're not talking about threats. They're talking about
Yeah.
the subjective interpretation of
Harassment.
offensiveness, harassment, and
exact-
abuse.
The exact quote is, if you say something about someone which is grossly offensive or is of an indecent, obscene, or menacing character, then
Yeah.
you could be investigated.
And that is
That's subjective,
subjective.
right?
Past threat
That
too.
is subjective.
Opinion,
Yeah.
it's a subjective. So
What's
here's the difference,
offensive?
right? There's morally wrong or what is ethically wrong in society versus law. So that is very subjective, and it makes it very difficult when it comes to law. How do you
Enforce what's
police
offensive.
something that yeah, and it might be socially and morally maybe wrong to be offensive and maybe roast someone and be a bully, but then does that make it illegal?
Yeah.
That is the question. So then the police enforcing something that is so subjective, and you don't know, one thing that could be offensive to this group can be totally not offensive to this group, and we just don't know.
Like
And so-
showing your shoulders is offensive to
Yeah.
some cultures, but is it against the law? No.
Yeah.
So
And then so I think we're having two different conversations here, right? So like, is it policeable? Is it punishable? Is it illegal to do something that might hurt someone's feelings?
nipples are illegal.
Yeah. Is it illegal?
Shoulders, offensive maybe.
But
not illegal.
yeah, and then I think a group of people who feels that something is ethically wrong in society should be illegal, and I think that's what's blowing my mind, because in the UK here, it seems like that's illegal. But who is the gatekeeper to say what is offensive?
Yeah, because even in their statement, they wrote, like, there's some things in there that even made us laugh. So, yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, so then if it's funny to us though, but it hurts someone's feelings, should we go to jail?
Yeah.
Or should we get ticketed? Or should we get in trouble?
No.
Right.
See, that's what's blowing my mind. Like, what the
See,
fuck?
that's what happened with
Yeah.
the swastika puppy comedian dude.
Yeah, it's offensive, but is it illegal?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's changed, and this is part of the reason why shit's gone so crazy in our country. What's changed is before we could all roast this guy, but now if I roast this guy, everybody in the world can see it.
You're shaming him.
There's always been people that are racist and shit like that, but now they can, and not like, we don't deal with the consequences of free speech anymore. You know what I'm saying? If you used to go out in the street corner and say, you know, blah blah blah, racist, 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 whatever you say, people might fuck you up. People are gonna fucking, you know. But now you can say it behind the anonymity of a keyboard. I mean, I'm kind of veering from this guy with the weird haircut, but I'm saying, like, we don't have to deal with the consequences of our freedom of speech anymore. And we have a bullhorn that everybody can hear. Like when they wrote the freedom of speech laws, that's us talking in this room. You know what I mean?
And they thought that humans would be decent enough to control themselves because there's like consequences, physical punishment. Other people might fuck you up if you say something mean or whatever, right? Yeah. And then so this might be a reaction to people having that anonymous like status online and being able to say the most racist, craziest things, and then people are like, we gotta get the police to do something here.
This is why our president is a white supremacist, because this white supremacist shit, you know, I know because I used to fucking go into a gas station, and if they look outside and they look around and there's no black people there, they'll start talking shit about black people. I was in a bar when Obama got elected and heard people calling him the N-word and shit like that.
But every race does that.
It's always been here, but now, you know, in the 80s and 90s, they couldn't, you had to keep that shit under wraps. Now people fucking put it out and project it, and now all those people are getting much more like, yeah, fuck y'all, I'm standing up, like, yeah, white supremacists, whatever. Like, it's emboldening people because they're able to put it out without dealing with the direct consequences of their free speech. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have a white supremacist president.
I guess, okay, it's offensive, right? And I don't like white supremacy and I don't like racism, but I also believe in freedom of speech, and if that's their opinion, I think they have every right to say it, and I fucking hate them for saying it.
Right.
But that's the country that we live in.
Like we get to be like, that
Because
guy's an asshole.
Their freedom to be able to say that is the same freedom that I have to say, fuck you, I don't believe in what you believe in.
I agree. I think you should be able to be racist if you want to be racist. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, it used to be that if you want to go be in the KKK, you might be walking on the street and somebody fucks you up for it, or at least you have to deal with the direct consequences of being in it.
Yes.
Now you can just be in your basement, like, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's no consequence. Yeah,
I still
you're
think
right.
I still am on your side. I
Yeah.
still think it should be. I still think free speech is important. But like,
Yeah.
it is true that it emboldens people because they don't have to deal with it.
Keyboard warriors, fuck them.